What I'm going to get onto now very quickly is how to use the platform, how to get comfortable on the platform, and how to make sure that you feel it's a place easy for you to access and get cracking on. So the first thing that you're going to receive from our side is an email to welcome you onto the platform, and that's going to be an opportunity for you to click through and register your profile. And it's very easy, it's just a click of a button. And remember that at any time, if you're unsure or unaware, there's a live support function for you so that you can get in touch with us and we can help you, guide you through the process at any point. So always remember that there's a hand to help you along the way if you get stuck at any point. When you click through to the click here button and you get onto the welcome screen, this is what you're going to see in front of you, and it's a very easy place just to enter your email address and the password that you've been assigned. And if you haven't been given a password or username as yet, you can also sign up with any of your existing user accounts that you have, whether it's a Google or Gmail account, a Facebook account, or a LinkedIn account. So there's many different ways that you can register yourself, but we'll again be there to help you along that process. Once you signed up, once you've got your profile set up, what you're going to then find in front of you is your dashboard. And this is what you see in front of you right now. All of those modules and courses that I spoke to you about, these are all going to be reflected on your dashboard. And almost like a menu as such, you're going to be able to go through those modules at will and in the order that you feel most comfortable. We will recommend an order for you of which module to start with and how to proceed. But at the end of the day, what micro-learning is all about is it's your opportunity to learn on the go. It's your opportunity to learn something, whether it's a hard skill of being a waiter, whether it's a relationship element, whether it's something about golf operations. You've got the full scope to do that in your time and as much as you possibly can do in the time that you have. What you're going to find then as we progress forward is at the top right over here, you're going to see a little menu drop down if you click on your profile photo. And when you click on that, you're going to find this little screen that comes up. This is an opportunity for you to just enter the details of your particular profile. You can upload a profile picture here if you like. And then on the left-hand side is an important little menu for you to know about. You can change your password if you want to change your password at any time. And then where you see certificates over here, you're going to be able to click on your certificates and download any of your certificates that you've already received or completed in terms of the modules that you've done. You can also change your notification settings. Once a week, you're going to get an email notification telling you exactly how far you are with every single course and how you've progressed and kind of what you need to do going forward so that you stay on top of your course material. Okay, so I'm going to flick back quickly to your dashboard, and on your dashboard what you're going to see a few things to note. And guys, remember, don't worry about remembering all of this now. You're going to have this video available to you so that you can revisit this at any time. So if you look at the circle over here, you're going to see a percentage in there, and at any given time that percentage reflects how far you are with that particular module. So regardless of how many modules you've got available to you, you're going to find that this is the percentage that you are completed with that particular module. When I click on this, whether I click on Start Course or Overview, what it's going to take me into is the actual learner dashboard, the learner player for that particular course itself. So let's just go through a few key areas to know when it comes to this screen. First of all, on the left-hand side, top left over here, what you're going to see is the name of the course. So you know that this is the particular course that you are currently involved with. And then again, it's going to show you how far you are with this course in terms of the content that you've already covered. You can also search for any content in the course. So if you want to revisit or reinforce or just remind yourself of a particular element of the course, you might want to revisit, for example, how to upsell a bottle of wine or how to engage with a certain type of member, then you can just type that into this lesson title area and it's going to bring the relevant content up for you. Then what you see over here in bold are all the chapter headers. And within a chapter header, if I look at the drop down over here, are all the little pieces of content that you're going to see underneath each chapter header. And you don't have to worry about that because automatically what that does is it follows the natural progression or follows the natural order of the course as you complete the next content. So if I click on this and it takes me to this bit of content, it's going to play a video or show me what I need to do, and then you move on. And that's a combination of video, images, text, And then as we finish that, we go straight into an assessment that you'll do, and then you move on to the next, onto the next bit of content. Chapters are either all available at once, or if it's a specific type of module, you also get drip fed that content depending on which module course we are talking about. What's also nice for you to be able to know is that if you want to make this part of the screen bigger, it might be a video that you're watching and you want to enlarge that, you just click on this little button over here, and that's going to enlarge this part of the screen so you can watch the video or whatever the content is in full screen. And then this is obviously where you're going to see the main bit of content come up, whatever that bit of content might be. Again, just remember to go back, is that from a certificate side, at any given time, if you want to see what certificates you have available to you, get back over here into my profile page, clicking over there, and then just clicking on the certificates page, and then you'll be able to see what is available to you. And then also just to remind you that from a support perspective, so from RCA to you guys at Rand Park, if there's at any point anything you're not sure about, if at any point there's anything that you don't understand, you'll see this live chat button over here or link. You click on the live chat option, and when you do that, you're going to come onto this, and this is our tech team ready to support you with any questions you might have. So you just type in a question over here, and one of our agents will be able to respond directly to you. If they're not available for whatever reason, they'll ask you to just pop us a mail, and we'll get back to you as quickly as possible. Okay, and then the last thing I'm going to quickly cover on today, guys, is the tips for success when it comes to making the most of this platform. 3 quick things that I want to share with you very quickly, and it's really this. Number 1 is get into the rhythm of using the platform. In other words, exactly like when you wake up in the morning and you have a routine as you get out of bed, get into the rhythm of using the platform in a kind of habitual way, which means just get into the rhythm of, at this time of the day, if you can, or when you have your break, or whatever the case might be, is get into the rhythm of going onto the platform and doing a bit as you go along. And what you're going to find is if you take that approach, before you know it, you've completed a whole bunch of modules and you're creating momentum behind your learning. What you don't want to do, which a lot of us do at school, is we cram everything for the last minute before the exam, and then we don't remember half the stuff. Okay, what you're going to find is that this is very different to the way you learned at school. It's bite-sized bits of content, key information, you do a small assessment, and then you move on. And that's what micro-learning is all about. So get into the rhythm of that. The next thing I'd say, which is very important for you to be successful in this type of learning, is make sure that you're keeping yourself accountable, that you're keeping your fellow staff members and team members accountable. Work out a buddy system. You know, if you know that someone's falling behind, or if you feel that you're falling behind, get a group together and get that module done, or whatever the case might be. But don't leave it, because that's when it becomes difficult to get momentum behind the platform. And then lastly, guys, remember, what is probably the best tip that I can give you is to get full value out of this, to really grow your brand, is to make sure that you're taking the theory that you are learning here and you're putting it into practice into the workplace. All right. So for example, I'm going to use a waiter quickly. If a waiter learns how to recommend a bottle of wine, or if they learn how to convey something on the menu a bit better, take that into the workplace and try it and test it. Right? If you've learned how to develop a relationship with a certain type of individual, or you've learned a skill, try that skill in the workplace. Try it in the practical sense, because the more you practice, the more it becomes part of your habit and how you do things.